have an amazing Constitution, and we have an amazing judicial system. We should be proud of it, and we want it to continue. For my own part, I became a judge to contribute to that tradition, and I would have had no interest in the job if the job was about policy making and about making policy decisions. My interest is in contributing to our tradition of judges upholding the rule of law.
That was Amy Coney Barrett in 2019, and we think today may be a huge day for her in Washington, D.C. We shall see. Let's bring in Brian Morgenstern, White House Deputy Communications Director and Deputy Press Secretary. Brian, thanks for being here. Big day at the White House. We're going to give you the opportunity here to get ahead of your boss if you want to make the announcement now. What can you tell us?
Well, it's great to be with you guys, and I appreciate the opportunity. I will not be doing that, but I will say that the president is honored to be able to put forth a nominee who will be putting the Constitution first and the fundamental rights of Americans first. And for some reason, that is a controversial notion to the left, which should be very troubling to all Americans. So the president's honored to be able to do it. As he has said, next to sending troops into harm's way, nominating Supreme Court justices may be the most important thing, the most consequential thing that a president can do. So it'll be a really historic day at the White House. I myself am honored just to be able to be there, to play my very small role. I think the rest of us would say the same. So we look forward to introducing that person to the American people and to them getting to know that person.
Yeah, Brian, it's definitely a big day, and we'll be staying tuned. Tune in at 5 p.m. to see what the president has to say. Another big topic hitting this week is the debate. First presidential debate just 3 days away. And something that's always interesting to me is what President Trump's debate prep is actually like. As we all know, he's an interesting political figure. He's not a typical politician. What does he actually do in terms of prep right now to gear him up for that?
Well, the most important prep is how he has served the American people in the most transparent way in history over the last 3.5 years. And he's created this robust record of job creation, of economic growth, of national security wins, of replacing endless wars with peace deals, and now with marshaling the most robust response to an unprecedented global pandemic, really, that we could ever imagine, the most robust mobilization of our country since World War II. So the American people know President Trump. They know what to expect. They know that he is a strong leader. You know, in terms of debate prep, I'm sure we'll be firing some mock questions at him and stuff, but there's only so many times you can pretend to be Joe Biden and shout malarkey at somebody. Really, it's the president doing his job. I think that is the most important prep.
Brian, we don't know for sure, but we anticipate that Joe Biden's strategy will be to focus on President Trump. Kind of coincides with this idea of hanging back, hanging out in the basement, not hitting the campaign trail. Make it about your opponent. So I would imagine on Tuesday night, you're going to be talking about the president's record. How does the president plan to deal with that? Joe Biden kind of on the offense, attacking the president's record, putting the president in a position to play some defense where he's normally playing offense.
Oh, the president will certainly play offense. And the fact is, the last administration, where Biden was vice president, of course, had an abysmal record on job creation, on national security, on managing a pandemic. So he doesn't really have any legs to stand on. The president has a remarkable record, not just of creating growth and opportunity and security for typical constituencies that you might associate with him, but really for all of the American people. And he has done outreach. We saw him yesterday speaking with the African-American community. He has been speaking with the Hispanic community. He has been asking all types of Americans, and this is really part of his personality, talking to everybody. What do you need? What can we do better? And he responds, and that's why we've seen such a great track record over the last few years. So he is well prepared. He is raring to go, and I think we'll see some great television.
Brian Morgenstern, you're going to have a busy day today. Thank you for taking a moment to be with us this morning. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Great to be with you.